Everybody, please welcome Paula and her niece Monique to the Maury Show. These two grew up right here in Stamford, Connecticut, where we tape our show. And Paula's son Michael grew up here as well. But 2 years ago, Michael decided to move to Nashua, New Hampshire to work with autistic children. And as fate would have it, 5 months ago, Michael would mysteriously vanish in New Hampshire. And it left Paula and Michael's dad, Edward, and their family desperate for answers. Watch this.
Michael's the joy of my life. He's my world. These past 5 months without Michael has been hell for me. I have nightmares every day. I can't sleep. I wake up thinking of him. I go to bed thinking of him.
Not having him here to be his happy-go-lucky self, joking around, playing around, that void is there. I'm not an emotional person, but lately I find myself becoming very emotional. This is my son, Michael. It's gone. We just need answers. I was told that Michael went out to a local lounge with a bunch of supposed friends. An altercation broke out with two young ladies. He intervened, tried to separate them. The crowd dispersed because the club was letting out. His supposed friends, they claimed that they went looking for him and they didn't find him. That was the last that they say that they saw Michael that night.
I don't know what happened to my son, but there's people out there who knows what happened to my son. I just want the people that was with him to go to the authorities and tell them what happened. I can't take it anymore. I just want my baby home.
Never thought anything like this could happen.
No, not to my baby. I don't understand.
Because this is a matter of months. We're not talking years here.
Right.
This happened in April.
This happened in April, Easter.
Tell us about this young man.
Michael is a very outgoing person. He plays sports. He likes basketball. He likes football. He has a little sister who he adores.
And he went up there.
And he went up to New Hampshire for school. He got his bachelor's degree in criminal justice.
And
he wound up working with autism kids.
Right. What are you holding here?
This is his hat. Me and my sister was at Michael's house, and we was cleaning up his belongings, and it has his name on it.
Monique, you really were more than cousins.
We pretty much grew up together. Our family's close.
What does the family know about the night that he went missing?
All we know is that he went out to a club with people he thought was his friends.
And there was an altercation outside.
There was an altercation
young girls.
outside, and Michael, being the person that he is, he went outside and he broke up the altercation. The police were coming and the crowd dispersed, and my son just disappeared.
So we wanted to see if we could help. So we sent psychic Jeffrey Wands, a dear old friend of ours, to Nashua, New Hampshire to walk around. Now, for the record, Jeffrey had no prior knowledge of Michael's story or disappearance before he got there. You've not seen this, have you? Huh?
No.
Take a look at what Jeffrey found. Without any prior knowledge of this case, psychic Jeffrey Wands traveled to Nashua, New Hampshire to find out if he could shed some light on Michael's disappearance.
He keeps saying his name is Michael. He's taking me to this, I guess, I don't know if you want to call it a lounge or a bar setting.
From that moment on, Jeffrey seemed to be flooded with information from the other side.
I see tattoos because I'm looking at the arms. I'm being hit in the side of the face, and then I see all this confusion, but I keep seeing the name Tropical, Tropical, Tropical.
Incredibly, Jeffrey led our crew along the path Michael is believed to have taken the night he vanished.
This is definitely a place that he was here. It's like an argument back and forth. There's like two women, three men. I keep hearing three men. But a lot of confusion, a lot of panic, very much like a feeling of a confrontation, and I'm kind of like woozy. So usually when they kind of make me feel woozy, there was either drinking or something involved from that point. He showed me a timeline, so this would be like somewhere between 2:21, 2:27 a.m. I'm being pulled right now towards a fast food place. We came this way and then he would have made a right. Right directly behind me is the fast food place that I feel that he came to. This is super intense because I'm kind of going through what he went through. I think that they got him coming out of here. I don't think he was abducted here. I think he was abducted out on the street. He's like in an area where I would say there would be Charles Highway. something green, like either Greenway, Greenlee, Green Avenue. There's something with the number 111, so I don't know if that's like a road or a highway.
Our producers were shocked to discover
Like the number 111 keeps coming up.
there was a place called Greeley Park near a body of water not far from where they were standing.
Look, right here, didn't you say right here, 111 Charles Bancroft Highway, and it goes right into a Greeley Park.
Yeah.
Once at the park,
You can pull over here to the side.
Jeffrey was determined to locate the area
It's just weird the way it is.
where Michael was brought.
I mean, I kept seeing, I had an image of 3 ones. If you look here, there's a 1. If you look here, there's a 1. And then on the other tree over here, there's another 1. And when I'm looking up, I'm looking at the branch, and it looks like the leaf or the branch is actually waving to us, like I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. It's kind of weird. There's definitely got to be a body of water because I'm being pulled to the water. I don't think they searched here or would have searched here. I would say to you that he's in the vicinity because this is all familiar to me. Seeing the park, I was seeing 111, I was seeing different things. So I kind of feel like this is the area where they're going to find him.
Can some of that ring true or not?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever searched that area before?
No.
Did you know about that area?
No.
Does that give you any hope that maybe something can be found?
Yeah. I'm praying.
By the way, Jeffrey's backstage. I want to bring him out, all right? Jeffrey Wands, everybody. There's some pretty strong feelings you had.
It was just a flood of information. And it was like he was right in front of me, and I was actually just living his story.
What would you want them, the family, to focus on right now?
Where we went, I was being drawn to that area, and I don't think that area has been searched. It's definitely by a body of water, but when we were there, it was like, I felt like it was so familiar.
In the water or not in the water?
He's near the water, that's how I would explain it.
Paula, I want you to sit down with Jeffrey to see if he can provide any additional details, all right?
All right.
Take a look.
Where would Michael come in?
Michael
Yes.
is the first.
He's the first one that stepped forward. Where would the February birthday, February anniversary come in?
His birthday.
Okay, because this is exactly how he comes through. He's saying he's the favorite. Why does he keep saying 2 siblings? Is there a sister or a brother?
He has a sister.
Was there also a baby that didn't make it?
Yep.
There's your other sibling. Because the baby's with him.
Okay.
What would McClain be?
His last name.
Where does the ring come in? Because he keeps talking about his ring. So that's what I say, he was using the ring as a reference point. He's telling me to tell you, you know, he's very good looking.
I know.
I don't mean to make that sound vain. Easter or a connection with a holiday.
Easter is the time Michael went missing.
I was in one place at 2 something, and then I was at another place at 3:36.
Yeah, that's about right.
He keeps saying I was trying to be the peacekeeper.
Well, we was told there was an altercation outside with 2 women and that Michael went outside to break it up.
I also hear 2 phone calls, so he's making me feel that there were 2 different phone calls that he made.
Yep.
This isn't something I would say he would normally get scared with.
Right.
But I feel
Because
like I'm being chased down. That would be the word I would use.
Michael said someone was chasing him and it was more than one.
But it's like they waited, they chased, they followed. He said, somebody's lying, somebody's lying. But it's definitely not a suicide. So don't let anyone tell you that.
No, that's what they're trying to say.
He goes, Mom, you don't have to pray for me, I'm okay.
Wow.
Michael McClain went missing on April 20th, 2019 in Nashua, New Hampshire. If you have any information on this case, please call this number, 603-594-3500. Have you been told that you're the father, but fear you're actually raising another man's child? Please call us right now at 1-888-45-MAURY to speak with someone from our show about taking a DNA test. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now, if you want to see more Maury content, click here. And be sure to subscribe to be the first to know about new videos.